Hello, hello, successful souls, and a happy, happy new year to you. It is 2022, and you're an ambitious woman. That's why you are listening to this podcast. And so I know you have big dreams, big goals, things that truly excite you, that you are ready to have come and emerge through you here into the physical for this amazing year. It's so interesting how just a different day all of a sudden feels like a clean new slate. Every day can be like that when you decide. You just decide now is the time, now is the day. But there's something that, it's exciting because everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. They're setting their new goals, their new intentions, their new resolutions. As as somebody that often attends the gym, like 6 days a week, January is very annoying. If you're a gym rat like myself, you understand why, because all of a sudden, it's extra crowded. There's all these people taking up the space. You're waiting for machinery. The weights that you always use are now taken. But that's okay, because when February comes, they'll all be gone. Why is that? It's because it takes a lot of strategy to change the way you've been doing things. You've been doing things a certain way for a long time, so you've been conditioned to do it. I want to remind you that we just hosted the Discipline is Freedom workshop. Now, this is available for the replay, but it comes with the worksheets and everything. But it's all about really having that greater vision, about having that strategy and the process to know exactly what to do every single day. You don't just show up every day doing something. It's that big picture that really helps. It's that full-blown blueprint of what to do. And most importantly, what happens when things go wrong? Because let's be honest, things always go wrong. How are you able to go into a plan and also pivot? It's all about being the CEO of your life, connecting to your inner feminine beast, doing it through alignment, but knowing what to do every single day. So again, I just want to remind you that is available for you, for those who are really, truly ready to crush your goals when it comes to 2022, know how to implement, how to have the vision, have the clarity, and really have the strategy plan in place, how to have self-accountability, self-integrity, self-responsibility, so that you're not just hoping for it to get done, you get it done and you truly see it through, you commit with it. But there's something I want to make sure that I'm bringing to your attention as you're setting your goals. So it's very, very important to have an awareness about how powerful your words are. Your words are beyond powerful. God said, "Let there be light." Said. Your voice creates a vibration that ripples out into the universe, and it makes a difference. There's always a cause, and then there's an effect. You go first and the universe responds. It's extremely crucial that you are protective and mindful of the words that you are putting out there, because like a boomerang, baby, it's going to come back. Let's make sure that our words are powerful, that our words are focused and create momentum. Let's make sure we're not sloppy with our words, because whatever we unintentionally or accidentally put out there, the universe doesn't care. It's going to give you, like a genie, exactly what you ask for. So today is really making sure that you understand how to verbalize what it is you're looking to manifest, what you're looking to have come and emerge through you, come to you and through you down here into the physical. So I have a very dear friend, a little shout out to Ao. You may recognize her as we had a previous episode on the Spiritual Success podcast. She was a guest of ours. So it's a very popular episode. Go check that out. But she and I are, really becoming close friends. We meet about every other Friday. And this is important. It's important for you to make sure that through power proximity, you are surrounding yourself with people who can keep you accountable, who can help you to, conversate about your goals. Once where they hear it and they're not like, "You're crazy for thinking that." They're like, "Heck yeah." In fact, that inspires me and motivates me to go even bigger. "Oh, no. You can do bigger than that, mama. Let me help you. Let's hold the space together." Again, when I do coaching, I absolutely adore having group style coaching. And even if you work with me one-on-one, you still are then going to be involved in all the group coaching, because there is such an amazing power when you get together. There's actually an interesting fact, and I read this in Elena Cardone's book, Empire, which is right here on my bookshelf. Let me see, for those watching video. She had an amazing idea in that book, and I have really thought about it a lot. But she talks about the fact that Clydesdales, these are giant draft horses. You may recognize them from the Budweiser commercials, the ones with the furry feet. So they are able to pull up to single, I was going to say handily, but I guess that doesn't count for horses. By themselves, they're able to pull 8,000 pounds. Whoa. But interesting enough, when two Clydesdales get together, they can pull up to 18,000 pounds, which means miraculously 8,000 by themselves, 8,000 by themselves, which is obviously 16,000. Together, though, an additional 2,000 pounds can be pulled. That's what happens when you have, numbers behind it. When you put yourself together, beautiful brains, beautiful prayers, the energy of two souls focusing on one thing multiplies it. So that's really important, to have a group that's really supporting you, uplifting you, again, really holding space for you and holding you accountable to be the woman of your word, to make sure you get it done. A woman of your word. Because if you say it is, then so it is. So anyway, I have Ao as a friend of mine, and we are consistently reading books together. We're talking about each other's dreams. We're sharing all the goofy metaphysical stuff and that we love. It's not goofy, but I mean, it's out there. If other people heard, they're like, what are these two ladies up to? But anyway, she had introduced to me, as I've introduced to her, some, great concepts and ideas. But there's a woman that I love reading, a wonderful metaphysician, a long time ago, 1800s we're talking about, named Florence Scovel Shinn. I'm obsessed. If you haven't discovered her, make sure you do. But she talks a lot about the power of your words. Now, affirmations are important. I've never really used affirmations a ton until I started reading The Power of My Word. So Florence has some quotes here that I wanted to share. And one of them is, "The invisible forces are ever working for a man who is always pulling the strings himself, though he does not know it. Owing it to the vibratory power of words, whatever man voices, he begins to attract." What you say can and will be used against you. The things that come to me when I just am in flow. What you put out will certainly come back. So be aware. Are you saying the things that you want? Let's use words to really help us to speed up the process of manifesting. That's what I love to do. I love to go fast. I am put on this earth to help give women the courage to say yes to themselves, to see the possibilities, but also to really have a plan of action so that you can take massively aligned action and hyperspeed your results. So one thing that's important is what you say. Even when I, am putting my copy out there to represent my brand and what we're doing and how we're serving, and I never say like, this is the free thing. I like to say complimentary. Do you feel, not see, but feel the difference in the frequency and the vibration of those words? I'm never here to pitch, obviously being a business owner, sales is important to the company, but I'm not pitching to anyone. You know why? Because I'm not here to convince. Instead of pitching, I'm inviting. I don't need to pitch after anyone because I'm here with an amazing offering. I'm here for you to come when you are ready, because I am the coach and mentor for the woman who truly is ready to get it done and see it through. And when they are ready, they are here, and I have an open invitation. Invitation feels a lot different than pitch. Complimentary feels different than free. Again, I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm here to convey my message, my truth. How about even like my services? These are my services. I like the feeling of these are my offerings. There's a different feeling behind it. Sometimes people love the word goal. I can't wait to hit my goal, but goal can feel very masculine, very assertive. Be honest, I love it. But if that doesn't work for you, how about my intentions? What word resonates with you? What word helps you to really communicate what it is you're feeling? When it comes to your goals, the word that I dislike the most, the number one thing that I have my clients correct immediately as they soon work with me, it's a big no-no in the spiritual success experience community. And we'll call each other out because in the beginning, you're not going to realize how much you say it. The word try. We're not trying. We're not dabbling. We're not figuring out. We're owning it. We're claiming it. This is what we came here to do. So we're not going to try. Do or do not. There is no try, right? Says Master Yoda. So when it comes to your goals this year, put things on there that most certainly feel a little uncomfortable. You don't need to know the how. Because when you are working with spirit and you're working with magic and miracles, you don't need to know the how. It's not about statistically speaking that, screw that. You don't have to worry about the how, because even when you get it done, you're going to wonder how you did it. That's how it is when it comes to working with God. And so when you put your goals out there for this year, have them stretch what you think is possible, because anything and everything is possible. If you can dream it, you can do it. Disney always says that. I love me some Disney. So don't hope for your goals. Hoping to me is a nice way of saying that I'm doubting. It's like a positive way to doubt. I hope I hit my goal because there's a very big possibility I might not. Do you see what that sounds like? So instead of hoping for your 2020 goals, I want you to claim your 2020 goals, because that is what an inner feminine beast does. She is the CEO of her life. Imagine if you hoped that money came into your business. That doesn't sound like it's going to be a very successful business. And if you don't have money coming to the business, well, you don't have a business. A CEO does not run a successful company that way. And you have to look at everything in your life as if though you're the CEO of your life. And maybe it's not business that you're running, but remember, how you do one thing is how you do everything through the law of correspondence, universal laws. And if you know what that is, then we really got to be studying on universal laws, because this is what governs the universe. Because I love teaching these to my clients. I've studied these in and out. And by working with the flow, this is how so many of the beautiful things have been able to come into the physical for me. We're not trying to hit our goals. That's not happening. We're owning it. We're being the boss that we need to be. We're showing up right now as her. We're acting like her. We're talking like her. We're feeling like her. We're thinking like her. And if we do that, as within, so without, our physical world is going to change. Our inner feminine beast is the end result. Nothing's created, nothing's destroyed. It already can be experienced. You don't have to create it. How freeing is that? You have to align with it. And how do you do that? By going within. And when you go within, everything on the outside will change. So inner feminine beast does not try. She owns, she claims, because she's already experiencing it. And if you want to bring that to the physical, you just have to decide right now to be in alignment with that. The other thing is, I really want you to go into this year, 2022, not believing in yourself. What, Cynthia? Wait, what? No. Because I don't care if you believe you can hit your goals. It's not about believing. It's about having an unshakable knowingness. Do you feel the power of these words? This is what I mean. So if you are somebody like, yeah, with all the right intention, I'm going to go in 2022. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm really going to hope and I get my goals done because I'm going to try really hard. And I really believe that it can happen. It sounds completely different than I'm going in 2022 with an unshakable knowingness that I am owning, I am claiming, oh my goodness, my goals are done. You hear me say it. I know you can. I know you will. In fact, I know you are, because in my mind, it's already done. If you want to hit a goal, the thing is, you can't want it because you can't desire something you already own. You have to be it now. If you were the woman that hit that goal, that was on your board, your vision board, that it's on your list of goals and resolutions, what does the end result woman, the woman who's already achieved that, how does she act? What does she do? The woman that is your end result, does she have confrontations if her goals are to have better relationships, or does she have courageous conversations? Right? If you are the end result, are you a woman that is hitting the snooze button over and over, or are you waking up exciting to live your life? You can have your goal achieved so much faster than you think. It's not necessarily about what you do, it's who you are when you do it. It's about understanding how the universe works, how to see through the eyes of God through unconditional love, and how to embrace the divine woman that you are by connecting to both your masculine and your feminine as your inner feminine beast. This is what I'm all about. And this is what I am holding space for you to see, to live, and to breathe as you go into your amazing, amazing upcoming year. You can, you will, you are. It's already done. Just acknowledge it, embrace it, see it through.